welcome back. Let's do remove. It turns out that even though the removal logic is actually a bit more complicated than the addition logic was, we're going to be able to do this a bunch quicker because it uses a lot of the same ideas, right? So what we want to implement here is that when we long press, not only does it delete locally, but it's also going to delete it from the Firebase. Okay. So the first thing is that we have a remove value method here that we can use. So any Firebase reference has a remove value, and then you'd wonder, so what do you want to remove, right? So if I wanted to remove this value right here, how do I identify the Lego Movie, or how do I identify any other one for that matter? And they're identified by key, right? So we're going to have to somehow use the key of the movie quote that we want to delete. And again, this is why we're storing it locally here. Okay. But it turns out that even these keys here, if you notice that they are children of the quote reference. So we're going to go down a level here, and probably the easiest way to do that, we could say movie quote ref dot child of movie quote dot get key. We could actually take and make a new reference that had our quotes path and then append on the key here, so slash and then the key, and that would also get us there. But the child method right here is just a convenience function for that. So let's write remove. So down below here into the removal. And again, I'm going to be removing this stuff eventually, but not here. I'm going to let it remove it from the Firebase first. Okay. So my movie quotes ref, go ahead and delete a child for me. Which one? Well, you need to give it a path. Well, which path? Again, this is my movie quotes get key here. And once you get there, then I want you to just remove the value, simply. Okay. So it's removed. So that's going to remove it off the back end. I'm not going to make turn that into a separate lesson right here. Let's just, because we said it's pretty quick, we can go ahead and do it right here as well. So so we're going to listen for the removal, and it's going to pass us in a data snapshot. So what we care about from this is the key of the thing that was removed. Okay, so data snapshot dot get key, and we want to know which one is that. So this is actually just a quick way of finding it in our work right here. Other ways to do it, but it's no big deal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say for every movie quote, so I don't know, I call it MQ if I want, in my list of them. Okay. And I will basically check to see if the key of the thing to be deleted, that was deleted, is going to equal, and I'll use dot equal since they're strings, equals the key of the one that I'm looping over here. Okay. All right, so if I find a match, oh, that's the one I need to delete. So I want to delete that from my local array. So we'll call remove on an object. So we'll go ahead and remove that guy right there. We can update our data set, okay, like that, and then we could break. Or we could just break out and do these other two things at the end of the method, logically equivalent. Right. Run it. Okay, and let's go ahead and delete some of these here. So I've got it up and running. So I'm gonna do a long press, and boom, we see that guy is there deleted, totally gone. Feel free to delete any you like here. So let's see, let's go ahead and delete hello world. So long press on this guy, and you can see it delete off the forge. If you're going to go the other direction, it still should be listening to deletions that come from anywhere. So you could delete them from the forge. You should even be able to delete them from the web app here. So let's see, I'm going to go ahead and delete the I'll be back quote. All right, so go ahead and edit, delete, and it deletes here, and it deletes from our app. So very cool. Everything's working just beautifully. I love it, and that's remove for you. Okay, and there's our listener. Nothing else to do for this. Next time we'll do update.